Hello everyone and welcome to Retail Archaeology. Today we'll be taking a look at a Spirit Halloween store, but specifically a Spirit Halloween store that's popped up in an old Kmart, which is a location we've covered previously on this channel. This is actually the Kmart located near Superstition Springs Mall in Mesa, Arizona. And I wanted to take a look at this one because this was kind of a rare opportunity to get back into this Kmart after the Kmart closed up for good. And also I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about what's going on with Kmart in general, because I think it's kind of getting forgotten amongst all the Sears news. Kmart is a part of Sears, and so they're bankrupt as well now, unfortunately. And of all those, 150-ish store closures they just announced as part of the bankruptcy, 60 or so of those are Kmart stores. Spirit Halloween itself is kind of an interesting story too. As you can see here, they're not occupying the entire Kmart, which I kind of suspected. But as we'll see in a minute, we'll be able to see parts of the Kmart by kind of looking through the Spirit Halloween costume that this old Kmart is wearing. You'll see what I mean here. I can put my camera right up through this pegboard, and there's the old Kmart there, completely empty now. And this was a Kmart I grew up going to, so it was neat to be able to get inside it again. There are actually no more Kmarts left in the Phoenix area at all. I documented the last few of them when I first started my channel. This is looking underneath the Spirit display stuff. You can see more of the store there. Like I mentioned, Spirit Halloween stores themselves are an interesting story. They were actually founded in 1983, and then in 1999 they were purchased by Spencer Gifts. Now, back when Spencer Gifts purchased them in 1999, they had about 60 stores, whereas now Spirit Halloween Stores has 1,100 pop-up stores in North America during the Halloween season. It's kind of neat to see the scars of the old Kmart on the floor. Man, have you guys noticed these Jojo Bows are popping up everywhere? I didn't expect to see them here in the Halloween store. Now, this is what I expected to see at the Spirit Halloween store, is scary zombie babies. These are pretty awesome, actually. I like this swinging baby one here. Those are great. I've never seen those before. It's been a little while since I've been in a Spirit Halloween store. Now that one is fantastic too. I like that. Then you've got your chains and your severed heads. Really, going to the Spirit Halloween store is kind of an event now, and you'll see what I mean later on in the video. We'll take a closer look at like some of the animatronics and cool house decorations they have and stuff. The chop shop, that's awesome. Brains. And of course you gotta have your scary clowns. Is that still a thing? Scary clowns? I wasn't sure if that was still a scary Halloween thing, if those would become outdated. Now that's kind of an animatronic, but we'll see some much cooler ones later on in the video. I was pretty excited to take a look at Spirit Halloween stores too, because I don't know if you've noticed some of my recent videos, but a lot of stores are already decorating for Christmas, which is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, but Christmas is already kind of eaten Thanksgiving, and now it's trying to eat Halloween, and it's ridiculous because I love Halloween too. I love all of this crap. So again, I'm just very excited to film something Halloween instead of looking at Christmas crap already. That's kind of cool. I wish the try me button would have worked. Looking for another good spot to look through the wall so we can take a look at the Kmart again. And it looks like there's a spot right here. I haven't been in a completely empty Kmart like this yet, so this was actually a pretty neat thing to see, even though it is sad. And unfortunately, this is going to become a pretty common sighting in more and more places. Take a peek underneath the Spirit Halloween store's skirt and take a look across the dirty floor, and you can see that's just, yeah, unmistakably was a Kmart. I don't think this one had been updated since the 90s. That color scheme is just totally recognizable. And here's your stuff for any of your slutty costume needs. I think if we look right through here, we can see that really gross stain on the floor. I wonder if the roof has been leaking, and I think that's fitting rooms back there, if I remember correctly. It's needless to say, I did scrub my GoPro after filming all of this. It's pretty amazing how little of the actual Kmart the Spirit Halloween store is using, though. I really do feel bad for the Kmart employees that found out they're losing their jobs, because everybody keeps talking about Sears and Sears employees and how bad it is they're losing their jobs, and that's just really gotta hurt to think that, you know, nobody's thinking about you when you're the same company. It's kind of unfortunate in my eyes. It was interesting to see how busy this Spirit Halloween store was, because I think there was more people in here shopping for Halloween stuff than what this Kmart had seen in a long time when it was a Kmart. Look through there, we can see the Little Caesars that was here. I saw that and I thought to myself, you know what, I gotta go see if I can get a better shot of the Little Caesars. Hey, Mark. So I went back and decided to like take a peek underneath, and I'm really glad I did, because I did get a better shot of the Little Caesars. Even though it's, you know, from the floor, you can definitely tell what that was there. Seeing that honestly did make me nostalgic for greasy, nasty pizza. There is a place in my heart for awful pizza. One of my favorite things about the Spirit Halloween store, besides the costumes, is like all the home decor and animatronic stuff. So Mark and I made sure to go through and film all of that stuff. Let's take a closer look at all of that. Step on that. Yeah. There's another one. So it all does is moan and
I hear that these parts is haunted. That don't scare you none. Thinking that somebody's gonna grab you.
that's awesome.
Lucky for you, I'm the only thing haunted around here. You best skedaddle now.
There's still, I can't reach that one, yeah.
I just saw it. That's awesome.
That looks like the spiders do something too. Batteries are dead, maybe.
You there. You wanna play a game? If I catch you, then I get to eat you. Gotcha! Oh, I'm dead. Ah, well, I'll just what then?
What about this guy? Oh, it's the, is it? Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty good.
You know it's been too low. I'm waiting for you.
It's not creepy. Sometimes I pretend I'm the only kid left in the world. So I won't be pretending anymore. People think we want to be like them, but pretty soon they'll all be like us.
They got like smoke going in here. Activate that. Look at the smoke go. This way out, huh? It just goes back out to here. Do y'all remember those like crazy 80s and 90s sitcom plots where the neighbors would do crazy haunted houses or try and outdo each other with their Halloween stuff? It's really hard not to try and want to recreate that at my own home. Looking at all that stuff. But look at all of that empty space though. I mean, this is a pretty big Halloween store and it's occupying maybe a fourth of the whole Kmart square footage. There's going to be a lot of very large buildings, empty buildings hanging around very soon. Abandoned buildings, which as you'll see, this Kmart's, mostly abandoned now except for during Spirit Halloween, and we actually explored the outside of this Kmart, and what you're going to see on the outside is much worse, but we're actually going to save that for part 2 because it just didn't make sense to include it in this video. So make sure and come back in a couple of days to see that. Until then though, everyone, thanks for watching. Want to see your name here? Head on over to patreon.com/retailarchaeology to find out how you can help support the channel. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video taking a look at an old Kmart that's now a Spirit Halloween store. If you enjoyed it, make sure to come back in a couple days and check out part 2 where we explore the outside of it. And as always everyone, thanks for watching.